Welcome guys! This video will show you the new flare gun of PUBG that was added to the game as of the most recent content patch. This gun is only available in custom games so far, but it's in the game, so it's probably only a matter of time before this thing goes live in real games too. The flare gun will allow you to call in a special airdrop which will contain double the amounts of a normal airdrop. The flare gun goes into your pistol slot and will spawn on the map together with a single flare. If you find multiple flare guns, you can also carry multiple flares. However, you can only carry one gun at a time. When you fire the gun, you have to shoot directly up into the air. Shooting into the ground or at a lower angle will not call in an airplane. The drop will be ejected from the plane, close to the physical position of the actual flare, and since you can't actually shoot directly up, the drop will typically land about 150 meters away from where you fired the gun. When fired, there will be a visible flare hanging in the air. This can be seen from anywhere on the entire map if you have a line of sight. There will also be a super cool sound playing along with this shot that will also be audible over the entire map, and it sounds like this. So if you combine the visible and audible notifications, you will pretty much alert everyone on the entire map of what you're doing. There can only be one flare gun plane active at a time, meaning if another player fires a flare gun before the first plane is out of the map, it will be cancelled out and the flare will be wasted. You can, however, have a normal airdrop plane and a flare gun plane at the same time. And now to the loot of the flare gun airdrops. Let's agree to call them flare drops. Like I said in the beginning, it contains a double airdrop, meaning it's just two airdrop weapons with ammo and the occasional armor, healing, ghillie suit, scopes and so on. And from all the tests we did, we never found a duplicate weapon drop. It always dropped two different weapons and we tested about 20 drops total. And no, you can't shoot players with the flare gun. If you do, the flare will just bounce off them and never do any damage. Even though the flare itself is very bright, it doesn't actually burn a player. If the flare drop lands on top of a player, the drop gets stuck mid-air and the player can get out again, at least when we tested it. It also seems that you can catch a flare drop on a vehicle like you can with a normal airdrop, but as you can see, it's pretty big, so it's probably not that useful to do. So where can you find it? Well, like I said, it's only available in custom games, and these are the locations we found it on when testing it on a Wrangle. And now I will say that I don't really believe that this will go live on a Wrangle. In my opinion, it is a bit too invasive to the current gameplay, and I doubt something like this would happen. The spawns are also fixed, so players would be rushing to these locations too. I think the point of the flare gun is to be used on the new 4x4 Tropical Island map that will be released very soon. It feels like the perfect item to have in a fast-paced battle royale game such as that. But let's see where this goes. It's definitely interesting. Now you know how it looks, what the drop contains and where to find the flare gun. So that's all I had for you guys in this video. If you liked it, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more awesome PUBG content. And I'll see you guys next time.